Hey there, it's Fight here with a quick bonus for Re-Engager. So in Re-Engager you get all kinds of ideas of what to put into the exit content or what to put onto the site when people come back to the site. So as you can see up here, it's installed on this side. It's saying, hey, come back to me. If we wait a little bit, there'll probably be a notification up here in Facebook as well. There's a new message for you, yippee. And it does attract the eye, and what they've done in Re-Engager, what is so great, is that you now have the option of having some exit content, or not exit content, but you get the idea, some kind of pop-up that then re-engages people and pulls them back into the content. And I want to show you two, what I think are the greatest ways of doing it. Here is number one, Data.to, Walt's current launch. What it does here is give you the option of having a live event or a on-demand replay. And this is, in my opinion, the second best there is at the moment. And this is not meant to be like it's negative at all. No, this is great. There's just one better way of doing it, which I'll show you in a second. So if you think about it, today it's all about having that one-on-one connection online. It's transitioned over from one-to-many, which was newspaper advertising, and now it's people expect to get some individual personalized attention. And the option of having a live event where you can ask questions, that is a very, very good step in that direction. So if you don't want to do the best one, which is basically having a live chat, okay, this here is a free version, tawk.to. It's a free chat app. There are tons of paid ones as well. Your choice. I'll show you in a second one. So if you don't want to do chat, this here is, in my opinion, the second best way. Just pre-record or have someone else pre-record for you a webinar. If you don't want to do live, just do on demand. Thank you very much. And of course, if you can do live, there you go. The reason I'm mentioning this here is two reasons, especially with the chat apps. There are quite a few, I like that term, gurus out there, who use chat apps exclusively to close sales. So they do high-end consulting, and you don't even get a sales letter anymore. It's basically an application form, and then once you've submitted your application form, everything goes through a chat app. And as you can see down here, a chat app is not necessarily you're glued to your computer. Basically, you can answer chats from your mobile phone. So I know of quite a few people who sit there, over dinner, they're chatting with 3 prospects at the same time, and they're closing sales. And we're talking big, big sales here. So the reason I'm mentioning this one here is because I was looking for a solution, did a lot of geeking around and searching and comparing, and that's the one I found, not only because it's free, and it's free because they offer a premium service where they do the chatting for you. So that's how they finance the whole thing. But also because it's actually used by real companies. If it's good enough for Sheraton and Pizza Hut and Europcar and Mercedes-Benz, good enough for me. So there's a little tip for you, a tawk.to, free, nice little app. So anyway, now back to why did I even come up with this, chat or this thing? Now, one, it's obvious. That's where the internet is going. It's more and more about being customized. And if you just look at what the big advertisers are doing, the Googles, the Facebooks, they try to get a picture of you. Not someone who is like you, but a picture of you, simply because then you can put messages in front of people that are totally, totally relevant, and then people buy. And that is the underlying philosophy. So from a conceptual point of view, I got that, I knew it. However, the other day I enrolled in a course on reducing the abandonment rate of shopping carts. And this is done by a guy who does, big numbers in the e-com area. And so I had a look, and he basically splits it down into two things. He says the biggest leverage point is not actually to then follow up and get people back to the cart. No, the biggest thing you can do is to prevent abandonment in the first place. And the best thing you can do these days, by far, is to have a chat function. Something like this here. If you can put that into your card somewhere, somewhere when it's time to make a decision, if you can put this in, you will reduce the number of abandonments by something like 80%. And then the last 20% is to then follow up and get people back in. So when I heard that and saw the numbers for it, my number one mission was to go, I need to install this, thank you very much. Because if that's such a big leverage point, what's the point doing anything else until you've got this implemented? So there you go. That's my bonus for you. Use something like this here. I really, really like it. And then, but instead of doing, sign up to my list or any of those things, even if you just put on a video, try to model something like this here. Get as close as possible to having a live chat or something like this here, simply because it is so effective and it gives people that feeling, yes, they are taken care of. It's a personal thing. You're looking out for them and they're connecting with you. That is the whole point of these chat things. And the marketplace for these things is absolutely exploding, whether it's Facebook chat apps, whether it's the monkey people came out with another one, Promote Labs. What was it? Chit Chat Chimp, which is sort of a semi-automated thing. You can install that as well. Any of those solutions that get people talking to you to your website, that's where it's at. So use Reengage and then install a live chat, do a webinar, something like that, and you'll see your not only cart abandonment, but in this case, we're talking about page abandonment, and you're going to reduce that quite dramatically. Alrighty, enjoy. Cheers. Bye.